welcome back to my channel. I'm coming to you today from the beautiful Tbilisi in Georgia. So we are here in Liberty Square. We're on our way to the old town to explore everything. So come along, get to see all the sights. And also my sister's on this trip with me. Say hi, Misha.
Hello.
She's too embarrassed to be on camera. So we're going to go explore the city. We're in Georgia for around a week, and then we go to Armenia. So stay tuned for that trip as well, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Good job. They were hurting because you were not sure if you can see. Some of the buildings here are so old. This one actually looks like it is at an angle. It looks like it's just going to topple over. It's a hotel, but like it's similar to, like, you know, in Albania, where I explained in my Albanian video that buildings from the outside don't look great, but not to judge a book by its cover, because inside they're really, really nice. Well, this is a prime example here. So they have a sign here showing the inside of the hotel, and the inside of it, I can't zoom in anymore, but the inside looks amazing and the outside looks like this. It just goes to show, don't judge a book by its cover, because the inside of it's unreal and then the outside of it looks like it's about to collapse. But a lot of buildings here are like that. The Airbnb that we're staying in, I'll show you when we get back, is also looks really old from the outside, and once you go in it's so nice. It's probably like one of my favorite Airbnbs I've ever stayed in. Another example along this street, like that balcony looks like it's literally going to peel off the wall, because the outside of the building is so old. The building here looks like it's been restored. So they do restore some of the buildings to look like they would have always looked, which is really, really nice, because I hate when they just rip them down and put up modern things. Do you want to tell us where we are?
The clock tower.
Famous clock tower. It's all wonky and looks like it's going to topple over. It was so windy and cold. Oh my god, I don't think we packed properly for this trip at all, but it was really fun. There was this guy with a 360 camera, so we did a really funny video of that, dancing. How embarrassing. And we're just gonna go for some food now. We're trying to find a nice traditional restaurant to eat at, because we are starving. As you can see, there's lots of graffiti here. Danny's just singing. Are you singing? Are you singing a song? Yeah, there's lots of graffiti here. But you know what? I like it because I think it gives the city like a vibe and a bit of character. I hate when I go to cities and it's just polished and perfect. I prefer it when it's like this, like gives it a little bit of age, a little bit of roughness. So yeah, there's lots of graffiti here, loads. So if you're into graffiti art, you're really gonna like it here. Okay, you still singing? Say hi. Oh, you gone shy? Okay, we're taking the metro. We're being brave. Hold Misha's hand. We're taking the metro home. We are being brave. And I'm not joking, these escalators move twice as fast as the ones in London. No joke. And it's really far down, like so far down. Like it's really deep, way deeper than the underground. Still going.
Ready?
We're just out of the metro and it was so far down that I even seen some girls like sitting down on the escalator going down because they didn't want to stand because it took so long to get to the bottom. But it was like really big, as you can see in the videos. It's really big, really airy. Like the underground is really claustrophobic, like so claustrophobic, the London Underground. You know, I even feel like if it was packed with people, because maybe some people will think, well, the underground is always packed with so many people, that's why it is claustrophobic. I even think that if this was packed with so many people, it wouldn't have felt as claustrophobic because it was so big, the ceilings were so high, and I had a little countdown timer that counted down to the next train. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, and then the train just arrived. So it was quite efficient and it was clean, except we got Danny's blankie stuck in the escalator, so now we got to get back home and wash it because she don't sleep without her blankie. He's in the back of the stroller. You out here? Quick apartment tour. In here to the kitchen. My kids have really messed up the place. So if you have kids, I would highly recommend you stay here because it has toys, books, everything. It has a high chair for the baby. So it's really, really great. But this is the kitchen. Has literally everything. Coffee machine, kettle, microwave, toaster, cooker. You can even see in the cupboards, like, there's food and everything, like pasta, rice. So that's really great. Gorgeous girl. Hello, baby girl. Fab big mirror. How unreal is this? Who's that girly? Danny thinks that this is another kid. The bathroom. In here. Here we have got a toilet. We have the living room. Misha's already relaxing. Again, the kids have made a mess, but they're kids, aren't they? And there's this like exercise area, which you won't find me in. That's why our bags are there. Bed is so comfortable. So comfortable. So I assume the reason they have 2 beds in here is because it's an Airbnb, so they want to fit in as many people as possible. We've all been sleeping in the 1 bed, of course. And then that's our street. You can see what I mean about how old the buildings are. And then back out to the hallway. And like I said, never judge a book by its cover, because the outside looks like this. I know some people would look and be like, oh, I'm not staying there, but the inside looks like this and it's so nice. I think it's one of my favourite Airbnbs I've ever stayed in. So last night when we arrived, we got here late, but we went to the shop nearby and we got some shopping. So we didn't have time to cook, we were starving. So obviously we had noodles. So I got 2 big packs of noodles. I also got these noodles. I got 2 packs of these. KJ's already at 1 and the other ones we ate last night. We got this pasta, which is expensive to buy this in Asda at home. We got one big bottle of beer. We got butter. We got water. We got milk, orange juice, water.
I'll show you guys. You have to put this here and then go.
12 eggs, and I also got KJ 2 like novelty kids chocolate milks. £14.
£14.
£14. I know, it's cheap, isn't it? Mm-hmm. So as you can see, a lot of the buildings are very I don't want to use like a rude word, but in need of repair. The plaster is falling off the walls, and like the reinforcement is coming out through the concrete, and the concrete is just falling off. So it reminds me, obviously completely different country, so I'm not saying these countries are similar in any way. I'm just saying that the building, the deterioration of the buildings reminds me of Cuba, where, like, you know, the buildings are still very much in use, but they just need so much repair on the outside. So yeah, really does remind me of Cuba in that sense. And also another point that I didn't say yesterday about the subway, the metro, was that it really reminded me of the subway in Ukraine when I was there, and we took the subway, you know, really big stations, really beautiful stations. So it really reminds me of that, but I guess that touches on like being an ex-Soviet country. They all seem to have these beautiful metro stations. And we're on our way now to Fabrika. It's an area in Tbilisi, and I think it's like the hipster place to be. I think it's where the nightlife is, the best nightlife for young people. We're obviously not going for the nightlife, it's the middle of the day, we have 2 small kids with us, but it'll be nice to just go and see it. And I also think there's like a hostel here. Do you want me to walk down and see? It's also a hostel, so if you're staying in hostels when you come here, it's probably a really good place to stay. And it's in an old Soviet sewing factory, I believe, so it obviously has a lot of character and all that, and has lots of graffiti, so it's really cool. Yeah, we can ring him and tell him. Just in Drybridge Market now, and this place you have to come if you're into like antiques, collectibles, like strange little odd bits and bobs. It has a lot of little artifacts from the Soviet Union and like money, you know, banknotes, coins, like badges, pins that you put on your jacket. Thank you so much. Weirdly enough, like pictures of like Stalin and things like that. but I do believe he's originally from Georgia, so I'm not really sure about that because I don't want to like be political or anything. Here I don't understand every bit of history. And they also have jewellery, handmade jewellery. It's a really cool place to come. It's just an outdoor market. But if you are coming, remember to bring cash, because I just tried to buy some banknotes and then I realised, of course, I didn't have any money converted, so I couldn't pay. So my sister is gone right now just to change some money. But yeah, they have lots of cool little things here, so it's definitely worth a visit if you're interested in this kind of stuff. Recording.
Welcome to Georgia.
So we're on our way to Matsminda Mountain. I'm sorry, I'm absolutely killing the pronunciation. There's 2 cable cars in Tbilisi. One goes to this mountain and it has a big Ferris wheel on top, and that's where the funicular is.
Thumbs up.
And the other one goes to Mother Georgia, but that was closed yesterday, I think due to the weather. But then another local guy told us that it doesn't open till 21st of April, so I'm not sure if it's like a seasonal thing, but I could be very wrong, so you need to check that up if you're coming to visit, because we're here in April. So we're just on our way up in the cable car, obviously, as you can see, and it was 50 gel for all of it. The kids were free, so 50 gel for 2 people return, up and down. I'm not sure. I guess some people would hike down the mountain. It wouldn't be for me. Definitely not with 2 kids. Even if I had no kids, I wouldn't be hiking. So yeah, so that was a return for 2 people. Okay guys, day 3 Tbilisi. We are on our way to the train station today, like the big train station, because we are very confused about the train to Yerevan. We're going there Tuesday, Wednesday next week, not sure, because that's where we fly home from. We don't have an exact date. So we were googling the train. You can get a marshrutka, the minibus, or you can take taxi. It's 5 hours drive, or you can take an overnight sleeper train, and I believe it's like a Soviet train. So we want to do that for the experience. So we're very confused because some blogs that we read say it goes every 2nd day, or on the odd days of the month, like the 1st, the 3rd, the 5th, etc. But then other things that we read said that on the odd days it goes at 8:30 p.m. on the even days it goes at 9:30 p.m. So we're not sure, and we need to figure it out, because obviously the rest of our trip, our plan for the rest of this trip, is going to be determined on the day that goes. And if the day isn't suitable, then we may have to consider not getting it and just getting the bus. So we're on our way to the train station now to just figure it out and maybe even buy the tickets. What do you want to say?
Some dogs are homeless, but they have the tag on them. But I can get the older cats and older dogs, and I'll mind them.
Yeah. So he's just telling you that there's a lot of homeless dogs here, but they're tagged. So yeah, you know when you go to a lot of countries and they tag the homeless dogs. So he is saying that they don't have a home and nobody loves them, but that he's gonna rescue all the dogs and cats and love them. So he's like his mommy, he loves animals. Anyway, back to the plan. Today is kind of like a chill day, a relaxing day, because obviously traveling with kids is very hard and you have to go a little bit slower when you have kids. And you know, it's a long day even for us not to mind them, and their little bodies need a little rest, and just a day where we're not go go go. So we had a very slow morning. It's 2 p.m. now, we've only left the house, they've had naps and everything, and we are probably going to see, can we go see Mother Georgia today, because we've tried to do that the last 2 days and the cable car was closed. So they said there's an issue with the motor or something, so if it's still not going today, then we're just going to take a taxi up, and we're just going to get some nice food. So that is the plan for today. No big plans, and you could probably say that we're wasting a day, but when you have little ones, they need a little break, otherwise they're going to get cranky and then you're just going to waste a day anyway. So yeah, say hi guys. That's our plan for today. Also, may I add, if you have a stroller, obviously if you have young kids, or even little kids like KJ, or you have mobility issues, you need to be really careful on the footpaths here, because some of them are just in bad condition, and a lot of them have like I don't know what you call it when a building has a basement and there's like a gap down for the window, but some of them don't have bars across them, so it's quite dangerous. If you're not watching where you're going, you would literally just fall down into it. And some of them have steps down into a basement, but again, it like the street that we're staying on doesn't have very good lighting, so in the night time, if you aren't watching where you're going, you could literally fall down into it. And then if you have a stroller or you have mobility issues, maybe a wheelchair or whatever, it's going to be difficult for you on the footpaths, because some of the footpaths just have a tree right in the middle and you have to go out on the road to get around it. The curbs are like, some of the curbs are really high up, and then in a lot of the places there's like big chunks of broken footpaths, so like it's even hard with the stroller. So yeah. So we made it out of the train station. We ended up getting our ticket. I'm not joking, it took about 2 hours. Guys, you need to be prepared if you're going to take the train. You need to be prepared if you're taking the train. Make sure and plan it plan getting your tickets in advance. It was a nightmare. Nobody really spoke English, but that's our problem. We should know some basic language. So we got our tickets. I'm going to explain the story to you in a while about how we got our tickets. For now, we're just eating in restaurant Ushkaliori. It's in Old Tbilisi. I'm having beans in a clay pot. They're really good. Oh, I love them. Can I get another glass of wine, please? Yeah, do you want
Can
one?
I get one too?
Yeah, 2. Thanks. I don't know what that is, but it's so sour. Misha can't eat it. She does not like sour things. Misha isn't a wine girly, and even she likes the wine in Georgia. Semi-sweet Georgian wine. Amazing. Amazing. So good. And we got lobiani, beans in a clay pot, home-started potatoes. What's the thing you got?
It started with O.
I don't know. Misha got some dish, we don't know what it is, we can't pronounce it. But if you're getting beans in a clay pot, and if you don't like pickles, don't get it, because you won't like it. 4 different types of pickles. But if you like pickles, like me, you're going to love it. And Danny loves this lobiani. Has beans in it. So good. It has like beans. Beans in the middle, and you can get beans and cheese also.
Show me how you pick it up.
So we have made it to the top of the mountain to finally see Mother Georgia. We've been trying to do this for 2 whole days. First day we came, second day, and today cable cars were not running, so there was something wrong with the motor. So we just decided to take one of those little cars up. Yes, it did cost more money. It was 50 gel up, 50 gel down, so 100 gel, which is what, like 30 euros?
Yeah.
About 30 euros, which probably sounds like a lot when we probably could have gotten a bolt for like 5, 6 euros, 7 euros. But the kids absolutely loved it. I knew they were going to love it. I knew they were just going to have so much fun in that taxi thing. So we decided to pay the money. And we finally made it to Mother Georgia. Here she is.
Especially the right one. I arrived on this mountain in 1958.